One month you make $7,000, the next month you barely make two. But your rent doesn't change, your subscriptions don't care, and the IRS definitely doesn't care. This is why normal budgeting advice doesn't work for freelancers. You can't build your life around a paycheck that doesn't exist, and you definitely shouldn't build it around your best month. Instead, you need three numbers: your survival number, your freelancer paycheck, and the number that tells you when you can finally stop stressing about next month. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to calculate all three. Most budgeting systems assume the same amount of money arrives every 2 weeks. Freelancing doesn't work like that. You might have 3 clients pay you in the same week, then hear absolutely nothing for the next 30 days. So the first rule is simple. Never budget based on money you haven't received. A signed contract isn't cash. An invoice isn't cash. A client saying, "I'll send it Friday," definitely isn't cash. Only budget money after it reaches your account. That sounds obvious. But a lot of freelancers mentally spend income before it arrives. Then one late payment destroys the entire month. Now let's find your first important number, your survival number. Look at your last 6 months of essential personal expenses. Not your total spending, just the things you absolutely need to keep your life running. Housing, utilities, basic groceries and insurance and transportation, and minimum debt payments. Leave out restaurants, shopping, entertainment, upgrades, and all the subscriptions you forgot you were paying for. Let's say those essential expenses total $2,800 per month. That's your survival number. It's the minimum amount your freelance business needs to pay you each month before anything else becomes a priority. This number matters because it gives you a clear line. Above it, you have options. Below it, you need to make adjustments quickly, not after 3 months of ignoring the problem, immediately. Next, create 3 versions of your monthly budget. The first is your survival budget. That's the $2,800 version. It covers necessities and nothing more. The second is your normal budget. That might be $3,500. It includes your essentials, some entertainment, eating out, and the lifestyle expenses you can comfortably maintain. The third is your growth budget. Maybe that's $4,500. It includes extra retirement contributions, investing, faster debt payments, and larger financial goals. Here's why this works. You're no longer pretending every month is the same. When income is low, you use the survival budget. When income is normal, you use the normal budget. When income is strong, you fund growth. You've already decided what happens before the money arrives. That removes emotion from the decision. Now we need your second number, your freelancer paycheck. Every client payment should enter a dedicated business account first. Don't treat every deposit like personal spending money. When a client sends you $4,000, you didn't personally make $4,000. Your business made $4,000. Taxes still need money. Business expenses still need money. Future slow months still need money. Each payment should be divided into categories. Here's a simple example. 25% for taxes, 10% for business expenses, 50% for your personal paycheck, and 15% for your buffer or other financial goals. Those percentages won't be perfect for everyone. Your tax rate and business costs may be different. The important part is separating the money before you can accidentally spend it. Once the money is separated, pay yourself a consistent amount. Even when your business income changes. Let's say your normal personal budget is $3,500. Instead of transferring random amounts every time a client pays, your business pays you $3,500 per month. That becomes your freelancer paycheck. Now your personal finances become predictable, even when your business income isn't. During a strong month, the extra money stays inside the business account. During a weak month, the money already sitting there helps cover your paycheck. This is the part most freelancers skip. They increase their spending during good months, then they panic during bad months. A good month is not permission to create new monthly expenses. A good month is how you prepare for a bad one. That brings us to your third number, your buffer target. Start by saving enough inside the business to cover 1 month of your freelancer paycheck. If your monthly paycheck is $3,500, your first buffer target is $3,500. Once you reach that, aim for 2 months, then 3. A 3-month buffer would give your business $10,500 to continue paying you through slower periods. That doesn't mean you stop looking for work. It means you don't have to accept every terrible client because rent is due next Tuesday. A buffer gives you time to follow up on invoices, time to replace a client, time to negotiate better rates, and time to make smart decisions instead of desperate ones. Let's walk through an example. In January, your business brings in $6,000. You separate taxes and business expenses. You pay yourself your normal $3,500 paycheck. The remaining money stays in your buffer. In February, income falls to $3,200. Instead of panicking, your business still pays you the same amount using some of the buffer. You might also switch your personal spending from the normal budget to the survival budget. Then March brings in $8,500. You don't suddenly double your lifestyle. You refill anything used from the buffer. Then direct the remaining money toward retirement, debt, investing, or another goal. That's the system. High months support low months. Your lifestyle doesn't rise and crash with every invoice. There are two mistakes that can still break this system. The first is treating taxes like savings. Tax money isn't your emergency fund. It isn't your vacation fund. And it definitely isn't money you should borrow because you think next month will be better. Move tax money into a separate account and leave it there. The second mistake is choosing a paycheck your business can't consistently support. If your average business income is $4,000, paying yourself $3,800 probably won't work. There's no room for taxes, expenses, or slow periods. Start conservatively. You can always increase your paycheck after your income becomes more consistent. Reducing an inflated lifestyle is much harder. So here are the three numbers again, your survival number. The minimum you need to cover your essential life expenses, your freelancer paycheck. The consistent amount your business pays you each month, and your buffer target. Ideally enough to cover at least 3 months of that paycheck. This won't make freelance income perfectly predictable. Nothing will. But it separates your unpredictable business revenue from your everyday personal life. And that's the real goal. You don't need every month to be identical. You need a system that keeps one unusual month from becoming a financial emergency. Take 10 minutes today and calculate your three numbers, your survival budget, your monthly paycheck, and your first buffer target. You don't need the perfect spreadsheet. You just need to stop letting your latest invoice decide how much you can spend. And for more practical systems designed specifically for freelancers, you can subscribe and check out the next video when you're ready.